So let's move on to the next question, guys. In this question, we have been asked how many 5-digit numbers can be formed using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits which are divisible by 3 without repeating the digits, right? Okay, so tell me one thing. We have been asked 5-digit numbers, right? So firstly, let's take 5-digit numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So these are 5-digit numbers. Now we have been asked how many 5-digit numbers can be formed using these possible numbers. So what are these numbers or digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 digits given, right? But we have been asked about 5-digit number. Secondly, we have been asked it should be divisible by 3. So first tell me, how do you check the divisibility by 3? So you take a number, you add all the digits, and if the sum of the digit is divisible by 3, then the entire number will be divisible by 3, right? So tell me one thing, because we have to form a 5-digit number, so out of these 6 digits, we have to take 5 digits, right? So for example, let's suppose we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what will this be? What will this be? This will be 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, right? So the sum is 15, and obviously 15 is divisible by 3, right? That means one possible number can be, or not one possible number, but the possible digits can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope this makes sense, right? So these are the possible digits that can be there. First case. Now let's try to think of more such cases, right? And now let's try to include 0 also, right? Because we have to take 5-digit numbers, so earlier we took these. Now let's try to take some other numbers, right? For example, if you take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you add all of these, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is not divisible by 3, right? Okay, now let's take maybe 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. So 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 0, 0, 11. So 11 again is not divisible by 3. So basically you have to take a combination of numbers or digits such that the sum gets divisible by 3, right? Okay, so now for example, let's take 5 plus 3, 10, 8, right? Or maybe let's take 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 1, 12, right? So I saw one more case, which is 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, right? So these are 5 different digits that I've taken. Now if you add all of these, so 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12, and 12 is divisible by 3, right? So if you keep on looking, these are the two possible cases where the sum will be divisible by 3. That means these are the only two possible cases. I hope this should be very clear, right? Now tell me one thing. These are the possible digits. Now we have to find the numbers which can be formed using these digits. For example, let me tell you a case. If we use this case, one possible number can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another possible number can be 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Another possible number can be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything, right? So there can be many numbers which can be formed using these digits, which will be divisible by 3. Why? Because their sum is always 15, right? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is 15, which is divisible by 3, right? So tell me one thing, how many possible numbers can be formed using these digits? So we have 5 digits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell me one thing, we are also given that we don't have to repeat the digits, right? So tell me one thing, in the first place, how many possible options are there? Obviously 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the second place, how many options will be there? 4, right? Because we cannot repeat the digit. For example, if we put 3 over here, then what all can we put over here? 1, 2, 4, 5. So there are 4 possible options, right? Similarly, how many possible options will be there in the third place? There will be 3 possible options. I hope this makes sense, right? Similarly, for here, there will be 2 possible options, and in the last, we will only have one number left. So for this case, for these digits, how many possible cases are there? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is what? Which is basically 5 factorial, right? So for these digits, the total number of ways can be 5 factorial, right? Okay, now let's talk about this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell me one thing. Over here in the first place, how many possible cases are there? How many possible options are there? I can fill 5, I can fill 4, I can fill 2, I can fill 1, but I cannot fill 0, right? Because if I put 0 over here, it will become a 4-digit number, but we want a 5-digit number, so obviously 0 cannot be put. So in the first place, I have how many options? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 options over here. I hope this should be clear, right? Now tell me one thing, we also know that the digits cannot be repeated. So for the second place, I will have how many options? I will again have 4 options, right? Because for example, if we put 5 over here, let's say, so over here, we have how many options? 0, 1, 2, 4. Because we have already put 5, so we have 4 options left, right? So basically, for the first place, we have 4 options. For the second place also, we have 4 options left, right? Now tell me for the third place, we have how many options? There were total 5 digits. We have already used 2 digits. So now over here, we will have 3 options. For this place, we will have how many options? We will have 2 options. And for the last place, we will only have 1 digit left. So we will only have 1 option. I hope this kind of makes pretty good sense, right? Because the point is that the digits cannot be repeated. That is why this case is there. So in total, how many ways will be there? In total, there will be 4 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. I hope this is pretty clear, right? So what is this? So if you see, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is what? 4 factorial. So this becomes 4 into 4 factorial. So this becomes 4 into 4 factorial. Right. Now we were asked how many 5-digit numbers can be formed. So how many total numbers will be there? So total will be what? This plus this, right? So total will be 5 factorial plus 4 into 4 factorial. I hope this is pretty clear. So if you calculate 5 factorial I think comes out to be 120, right? Why? Because 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 24 5s are 120, right? Okay, so this is 120 plus. What is 4 factorial? 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. 24 into 4, 96. Right? So this comes out to be 216. 120 plus 96 is 216. So there are 216 5-digit numbers which can be formed using this, which are divisible by 3 without repeating the digits. So I hope this should be pretty clear, not at all difficult. You just have to use a little bit of common sense and then do the calculations. I hope this should be completely fine.